Welcome back to the Budget Archive. My name is Mitch. I woke up this morning to a complete shock. This is one of those things that we did not expect to happen. We did not see it coming. They haven't announced anything or even talked about it. But in my opinion, it's not a bad thing. There are a lot of people out there that are kind of complaining about this and just not happy that their favorite deck's been hit and they're not able to play it next season. But I think this is a great way to get into actually controlling the meta to a point where you're able to keep playing your favorite decks into the future without just banning them outright, and then giving space for new decks to emerge into the following seasons. So we'll just quickly go through this article we've got. So of course, what is it? Technically a temporary ban of cards for one season only. No consecutive seasons, so you can only be banned for a single season, then it comes back the following season. New card production. So this is one of those ones where I actually don't quite agree with this. I understand why they did it, but I think that not allowing you to include anything that hasn't been printed for 3 main sets is a little bit of a controlling thing where it has to be a lot older cards before you're actually able to put them onto this list. Something like Whirlpool at the moment, I feel could be an inclusion on this list, but they haven't included it because it was only just printed a season ago. And it's one of those ones where if they could put that on this list, I think you'd see a massive meta shakeup. Whereas because of what this list has become, I think going into next season, you're pretty much just going to see a ton of fractals and a ton of Alice Mill. Flexible list size, of course, they change it around. They could add no cards, they could add 10 cards, we don't know. That's just giving themselves some room in order to do what they want to do. Mid-season changes. Now, I think if you're going to do a seasonal ban list, it should just be, beginning of the season, this is what we're going to do. Doing mid-season changes, yes, it gives them that flexibility to add cards back that maybe they think they shouldn't have taken out to begin with, and also just randomly add a card that is, if it's been approved to be a problem in the meta suddenly, they can just put it on this list to begin with, see how it goes for the rest of the season, and then see if they want to permanently ban it. And that moves into the next thing of this can be a very good way of them temporarily banning cards going into the future. So if they have a deck that they think one specific problem is this card, then they can put it onto this list. It can be banned for a season. At the end of that season, they can then go out and look at it and basically be like, is this the card that was actually the problem? Did banning this card solve all the problems we're having in this meta? If so, maybe we can look at moving this to the actual ban list permanently, and we'll see what they do in terms of that coming up in the next couple of seasons. Okay. Why are they making the change? Yeah, like, I'm not going to read through this. If you're watching this, you've probably already read it. It's one of those ones where it's all to do with the health of the game, keeping the card pool fresh and allowing people to expand into more decks rather than just playing the same decks every season. And it just gives us the chance to try out a different meta without completely losing the cards permanently. Because remember, yes, these decks are going to be gone for a season, but the following season they're going to be right back. It's not like you're going to lose these decks permanently. It just gives you a season where you're not having to play against them all the time. So, of course, beginning with Asphodel Paradise, that is going to be the season where this kicks off, where we get these bans. Of course, we've got Baleful, Fable, Azurite Fatestone, and Ascension as our first 3 bans. Interesting choices. Like, I don't disagree with them. Fabled Azurite effectively shuts down CU. CU's gone now, but still leaves room for the other Guoja lineages, and just gives you a chance to actually try out more of what she provides in a meta. Baleful, I mean, anyone who's talked to me recently knows I do not like Baleful Ablation. Yes, it's not a horrible card, but it mixed with Few Awakening is just absolutely just, I just can't handle it. Yeah, there's not really any words I could say that express how much I dislike this card. I've died too many times to them going Baleful Ablation. Yeah, you want to prevent damage or even Crystallized Destiny. Crystallized Destiny responds to one of them. Sweet, you're going to be good, right? No, that one card in their hand is now Few Awakening. They get to, yeah, they discard everything, but then they just ping the Crystallized Destiny with the triggers from the Omens, from the 15 cost they just put into their bin, and they're away laughing with a kill. Ascension, it's an interesting one. I think this is an attempt to control the Windcrux list that's been running around a little bit, just because it is a very polarizing style of play, It kind of controls the game state in the point that a lot of decks just can't play against it, and you just sit there waiting for them to kill you, which can take 40, 50 minutes a game. But overall, this is a decent list. I do think there was probably a couple cards like Whirlpool that could have been included on this. But of course, because of their rule with the 3 seasons, they haven't done that. Whether that will change in the future, I'm not too sure. I do think this is a great way to effectively do emergency bans without actually banning the cards permanently. We'll see if they do any changes in the middle of the season, next season or not. But for now, this is the 3 we're dealing with. Will it change the meta? 100%. This is 100% going to be a change of the meta. I think that Fractals going next season is going to be very scary based on the spoilers we've got so far, as well as it gives room for something like Slimes to possibly come back. I'm a Luxon fan. Luxon has been great recently. My one problem with Luxon has been Baleful Oblation decks, and with that being gone, I'm going to be probably focusing on playing that for a decent amount of time going forward. Whether the mill decks hold around is the main thing, because that is a bit of a pain for Luxem and a lot of other decks. So I think if we can do something to get rid of the Whirlpool mill decks, then we'll be in a good position to have decks like Luxem and Slimes going forward. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and comment down below, let me know what you think. This is going to be a huge mix-up for the meta, and I can't wait to see what everyone creates. Until next time, stay safe.